BEF 198.
How much do you want to give me as a retainer?
How much would you like? I'm going to be here all week, so why don't we start out with what you did times 3.
Okay.
And then, or times 4. And then we can go on from there.
Okay.
I mean, money's not a problem. I mean, money is a problem. I mean, if we get a divorce and I don't have my publishing deal, money will be a problem, but that's not going to happen for quite some time.
BEF 211.
But the thing about Kurt is he can't get a cab for himself.
We were both a little surprised when you said, you canceled his credit card, so he's without money. It's just he can't figure out how to get money if he doesn't have his credit cards.
No.
He doesn't have his own bank account.
No, we have the same bank account.
Yeah.
And I canceled the Excel card. But maybe I shouldn't have done that, so I could have kept track of him.
You're the one that filed the missing persons report.
Yeah, and I'll totally come forward with that because people wouldn't take me seriously.
Yeah.
It's like little pieces of paper, and it says there's 3, or there were 3 or 4. I think there were 4.
Why would somebody tell you to get rid of that?
Because it wasn't really nice. They talked about getting a divorce.
Courtney, when I was up there before, you said you were going to have Callie come up so I could talk to him, and that never happened.
I couldn't get him to do it for me.
What I want
also being a junkie pig with that girl Kate.
What I'm getting at is talk isn't going to get us anyplace. I don't care if they promise to come or if you say you're going to get them down or anything.
I know, but if I get you the county coroner on the fucking phone right now.
But it's not going to mean a thing to me until they walk in the door. That's what I'm trying to say.
I understand.
Okay.
I understand.
Hi, Tom. This is Dylan Carlson with Courtney Love, and she needs you to call her right away with information on Hank Harrison. Please get back to her as soon as possible. Thank you. Friday, 9:30 p.m. Tom, this is Courtney, and my number is 206-860-0606. I just got some information about Callie, and I need to figure out with you if one jives with the other. I think I'm gonna call the Calabasas police on Monday. I found out from Erik that some horrible girl, this drug girl, his drug girlfriend, the one that got on the whatever street, Boylston, moved to L.A. about a week ago, and this other girl told Erik from my band, that she had been to the house on Wednesday, and just getting sicker. I'm not going to leave it in your machine, but please call me. 206-860-0606. Bye.
Saturday, 2:11 p.m.
That's Saturday, June 11th.
This is Courtney. I'm calling for Mr. Klugman or Mr. Grant. Kelly and Renee are staying at this rich guy named Jimmy Boyle's house. He's like this rock star, butt kisser, scary guy, and he's staying there with that girl Jennifer, and the drug dealer, and also Bonnie. Remember Bonnie and Joe that were the drug dealers on the hill? Well, Bonnie's with Jennifer as well. And that house is on 6th and Fairfax. Right behind, there's like a watchmaker person on the corner. There's an alley. Right behind that alley is this big mansion, and it's in the front. It's got big wrought iron gates with 2 lions. That's Jimmy Boyle's house. So that's where they are. And I don't know what to do, but I know that Renee is running around LA telling everybody that Kurt was his best friend, and all this stuff. It's like not true. And
Monday, 2:02 p.m.
That's Monday, June 13th. BEF 081 through 085.
And he set you up. It's really easy. They're tiny, so it's the size of a nickel. All right. Would you put it like where her phone is? I'm gonna give you $500 to do this. Okay. And Larry, you have to swear to me you're never gonna tell a fucking soul.
Swear to God.
Swear to God.
I'm very good at this.
Do you understand my motivation? I don't want to bust her. I don't want to bust him. I just want to find out where the fuck he is, that he's safe, and like if he's off, like getting your shit together, detoxing, writing, whatever, and like trying to make change in his life, that's fine. If he wants a divorce, that's fine. Whatever's going to make him happy, that's what I want. If I decide this is the thing to do, I want you to do it for me. I want you to do it tonight or tomorrow, okay? And I'm going to have this guy get in touch with you, and it's not like a cop thing, okay? It has nothing to do with the cops. It's like a private thing, okay? So you'd be willing to do that without saying a goddamn word to anybody, okay? Because if Caitlin, okay, for instance, one thing, even if Kurt's really fucked up, he's never fucked around on me. If he's fucking her, which I doubt, because she's such a skank, and all you gotta do is stick, where's her phone? In the living room or the bedroom?
It's usually in the living room.
Okay, well, there's two options. One is there's these things you can stick on the phone so that her phone could be bugged, and the other thing is to stick it in her house. So I need to talk and make a decision about this, but I mean, by midnight tonight, I'm going to know if Kurt's in town. And if he's not in town, then forget it. You know, you're still getting, I mean, we're still getting $250,000 each for our publishing. You know, I mean, I've got a life to live. My band, you know, we've got a fucking Rolling Stone cover. You know, I mean, yeah, I mean, how cool is that? And they did read for the whole band for Rolling Stone. So, you know, I mean, you know, we're going to go in the top 10, and things are going to fucking look up. I can't let Kurt, they'll pull me down. But I've got to know what he's doing, because with Kurt, he's like, yeah, well, fuck you. I don't even want to be in Nirvana. You know, I mean, if Kurt wants to turn his nose up at $9.5 million at Lollapalooza, when we could have fucking played Lollapalooza and gotten a cut, and at least come home with 300,000 or 400,000, that's the part that pisses me off. Is he's fucked up our politics, you know, and this includes your sister, so bad that, like, you know, we won't get Lollapalooza even next year, even if we sell 2 million, you know, because Kurt's fucking pulling out. Right. Okay, so if this happens tonight, it's going to be late, but you call her and you say you want $1,000 or whatever she's got left, and tell her if she calls for you tonight that that you'll give her an extra, you know, if it's too late for it, you'll give her an extra $60-70 or something, and I'll either wire it to her or someone will give it to you cash. Okay? And Larry, I have your word of honor on your mom Terry's grave. You're not gonna say a fucking word, right? You're on my side, right? All right, Larry, you totally have my respect. And I'll talk to you later. All right, not a fucking word, Larry. Okay? Zip. All right, dude.
I would call Cameron with you right now, and you could hear it from his mouth.
Again, I don't trust Cameron. In case you're not
Yeah,
aware
but I mean,
of that.
I didn't tell him I was calling
In
you.
case you're not aware of that, I don't trust a thing Cameron says. If he
What
wants
about
to,
the
if he
Oriental
wants to
guy?
send me a
Trust him at all?
copy,
What about Kim?
I don't trust anybody on the Seattle homicide team right now. If they want to send me a copy of that Rome note, that would be appreciated, but just talk on the phone doesn't mean anything to me.
Well, it's gone. But I bet they have, I mean, I'm sure they have a copy of it in Olympia. They had to continue the graphologist.
You know, if it's there, sooner or later we'll see it, and then there shouldn't be a problem.
And the reason why they gave it to me the day after Kristen died is because I'd been bugging them, and here I am up in the news again, and they realized they better get off their fucking asses and bring me my note.